Hey guys, we're back to another video. Today we're watching out What If Civilizations Are Over, episode 32. In last episode we saw some more nuclear development. We also saw a war take place with this blue team getting absolutely smacked around because they declared war on this turquoise country, which now does three puppet states. Because of this guy right here. Quebec is now in Antarctica still. Make sure they put it in Antarctica. So the first thing we will see is nuclear bombs being... Some more nuclear bombs. Great. We'll focus on the thousands first. Okay, so... Quebec has 3,648. And they will go from that to 7,296. Okay, can I stop getting on the wrong one? So yeah. Quebec, for now, has the most. Let's see. 7,296. It's a lot. This is 6,400, so we can go ahead and just do this. Pretty simple. Who else has 3,200? No one? Really? Oh, you do. Hello, Egypt. You will get that number. Right, 2816. No, not you. Five, 6, 3, 2. No, stop it. What was it again? 5, 6, 3, 2. And just get rid of this area right here. 5, 6, 3, 2. You always want to start with the thousands just to get them out of the way. So 1920. No, not you. Boom. 3840. Stop it. So we could just leave the 0 here. Pretty sure it was 3840, right? Yeah. 3840. Once we are done with the thousands, we'll move on. 3840. Might as well make the 0 a bit smaller here. Let's just get rid of this and make it smaller. 38. You know what? Let's just make all of this smaller. Okay. 3840. There we go. This I already know. That's 1472. Stop with YouTube. Sorry. Two 944. Oh my god. Let's just get rid of all of it, because we're going to have to make this smaller, because there's not enough room. Alright, I think that was 2944. Yeah. 2, 10, and 944. There we go. That 2528. 2528 5056. And you also is that number. We're gonna have to make this number smaller because it's too close to the capital city of Mesopotamia, which... Where would this capital even be at? I think it could be in Baghdad, but I don't really know. Anyway, back to nuclear bombs. Let's make this over here. There we go. Over here. To 1408. I'm pretty sure... 1408. 2816. Really? $2,816. I'm pretty sure 704 is literally... What is 704 again? Forget. Oh yeah, 1408. So Borneo will have 1408. I'm gonna have to make this a little smaller. 08. And so will China. Yes, this is China. Even though it doesn't look like China, it is China. 1,408. Pretty simple here. 3,200. I have to get rid of that because... Right? Yeah. You will go to 32 right here. And you will go to 48. 1856. 3712. So 3712. You is, this is 1536. 1536 3072. Oh, that's supposed to be a 0. Finally. Oh wait, 1920. I'm free. 1920 is 3840. Oh yeah, euros. That's the same. 3840. Now 4672. 4672 is 9344. None, 3, 4, 4. There's all the thousands. Now it's time for the 100s. So 160s are going to be 320s. Just like a so. Oh, 48. Did I do that one yet? Pretty sure we'll get to that after the 160s. After 160s, we'll do that. After over here, we'll get to that. Oh, wrong color. Okay, all those 160s are done. Let's just get 480 real quick. Oh, it's this 96. Plus a 0. Okay, over here in Greenland. Okay. No, not that. That. You will get 320 nuclear bombs. I think that's all the 480s. Yep. This is so hard to do. Ugh. Three. It's not a 3. Oh boy. After this episode, we're just gonna take a break from it. Okay. $320. Almost done with the nuclear bombs. Move over here. There we go, and then the 80s, which is just 2. B160 now. You might think that's going to be it for the episode. No. Because we're going to be taking a look at Quebec. Because they just have invaded. They have invaded the Red Team's puppet state. Which is a bad idea because now the whole world is after you. Well, maybe not the whole world. Actually, yeah, it is the whole world. Immediately the Red Team will push them back. And they actually use their puppet state to invade them. They take this area from them. And they begin to take all of this land right here. They also begin to island hop around. And now they're invading into this area. Yeah, you should not mess with the red India here. Because they will mess you up. They even start their invasion over here. And Korea will come to their aid. Because they will be invading into them. Right here. Helping out the Red Team get them out of Antarctica. Koreans also get them out of South America over here. The Red Team's not too focused on this area. We also see North Patagonia also help out in getting rid of this country of Quebec. Over here, we see Red Team puppet state forces take the cover of this puppet state here. And we see them meet up with the border of the Quebec country. Red Team also will brighten up this color. We'll also make an invasion into the puppet state itself. And then they also make an invasion into this exclave over here. And they start to take out the country here. These guys will send their forces into the puppet state as well. Everyone is coming to the aid of the Red Team. And they also send their actual forces here. Some other forces here. I'm just going to brighten up the color here so you can see the difference. And they help out the Red Team. And they will, once again, meet up with their forces will meet up. Now they're out of Antarctica. And we see Liberia. They will make an invasion They will begin to invade into former Mauritania. And Rome will do the same. And then Iberia will help out with the invasion. And they also take this island over here. Also, Liberia will take these islands here. Yeah, this is a full-blown world war against Quebec. And Liberia will also begin to take over this land right here. Rome will make a push in. We'll push around and connect up with the Atlantic Ocean, which Liberia isn't going to be angry about this. They're actually happy. And now we see Liberian forces landing inside of South America, helping out people rise up. So they're kind of helping out these guys, the South American nations. Now who else is? Liberia, because they send their forces over. Oh. That should be purple country territory. That should have been their country here, but I think I forgot to color that in. But anyway, yeah, Liberia, Korea's just going to take that over. And we see Bolivian forces who enter in to Quebec territory. Is that what you call this? I forget. And yeah, they meet up with the Liberians who are helping out with the liberation of the people here. They will quickly blitz through the country area. And now they will begin to invade this area. Also meeting up with Liberian forces. Now they will invade over here. And once again, they meet up with some more Liberian forces. And now Venezuela will make an invasion into this area over here. And the rest of this will fall over to Bolivia. Oh, what the? We see this Greenland country will begin to invade into Quebec soil. like this. Even also making an invasion into this island right here, which is actually very close to the mainland. They actually reach the coast here. They begin to invade the rest of this. But this is dangerously close to their capital city, which they'll heavily defend the area around the capital. But for now, we see Greenlander forces invading into this island area. With the help of the red team, they'll be able to capture a lot of this land over here. It's here where we see other countries start to come in and help out. For example, Nunavut, the Nunavut country, is gonna meet up with this lake, which is a heavy blow for Quebec. And they will lose the lake to Nunavut forces. Also, Nunavut will make an invasion near here to relieve their capital city on this way. Nunavut will also do the same thing over here. Their forces begin to move out and capture island areas of Quebec. And they meet up with Greenland over here. The yellow / golden Greenland country over here. Which this area is now cut off from the rest of Quebec. So this area will begin to fall over to Nunavut fairly quickly. And finally, the golden Greenland country will take the rest. We see Florida make an invasion over here, capturing this area right here. They will make a naval landing at Bermuda and take it. We see this country right here also do an invasion, cutting off this lake from the rest of Quebec. They will begin to invade and meet up with these forces. They will make a large encirclement over here. Leading to a bunch of these guys, Quebec forces over here, surrendering over to these forces. Which are also surrendering over to these guys. And they will also begin to take over this land over here. What the? And they begin to take over this area right here. And we see this Great Lakes country also do an invasion. Like so. Greenlander troops will make landfall in this area. And they begin to blitz towards the capital city. They also just take over this area. They actually managed to encircle the capital city. We see Nunavut forces making landfall on the mainland, dismantling and beginning to dismantle the nukes that they have, that Quebec has. They actually managed to dismantle all their nukes. They'll cut off this area. It's here where we see the Red Team forces make landfall in Quebec territory. Helping them take out the country. All of this will fall over to the Red Team forces. They begin to take over this area over here as well. They begin to go over and meet up with the Greenland country forces. Taking over this area right here. These forces will also take the rest of this area. And it's the Battle of Quebec City. Not really, but it does fall. The war is finally over. Let's go ahead and look at this gigantic peace treaty. I'm gonna have to zoom out so far. Wait. So let's look at this peace treaty now. So first off, we see this dismantle of all of the nukes. That's one treaty, that's part of the peace treaty where every country has to dismantle all their nuclear bombs. So we see all the countries dismantle their nukes. So let's just quickly get rid of the nuclear bombs. Oh, I completely missed them. They forgot to update their nukes, but I guess that doesn't matter anymore because they're not gonna have any more. And that's the world fully denuclearized. I don't even know if that's the word. Now let's look at the next part of the peace treaty, where every country will get their fair share of land. These guys will get this land right here. These guys will get this land right over here. These guys will just get some of this land right here, which I could just fill in very quickly. They also get Bermuda. These guys will take quite a bit of land for themselves, which will be all of this land right here. And also this. Oh, also these guys did take quite a bit of islands. So we can go ahead and code them in real quick. These guys also took some land, which is not much, but they did take some up nonetheless. Over here we see basically just a division of this area. So we see these guys getting this land right here. They get all of this and the rest of this. Might be wondering why. Well, you'll find out right after we color in all of this. Alright. Sorry, this might be a long video. Because of the peace treaty. It's going to be very long. Oh my god. I'm sorry if this is very long. Just trying to get the piece really done. There we go. There's a land exchange. Now, time for new countries. I think I haven't used this color. Hold on. Okay. Just trying to check. Then we haven't used this color. So this one is going to be this Brazilian country now. I'm going to try and find something I haven't used. This one looks good. And this country right here is gonna be... I don't really know what to call this country. Oh my god, this is a long peace treaty. This is a very long video. Sorry. Quebec would still be allowed to exist, but they're going to be a shell of their former self. When I say shell, I mean it. Let me see here. I don't think I've used this color yet. Definitely haven't. Looking around, yeah, I definitely have not used this color. So yeah, this country is just going to be Hudson. This will be the Hudson country. Which will look like this. With Quebec being reduced to this. I'm going to keep calling them Quebec because they're still Quebec. Because it's still the same color as Quebec. Originally was, so... Still going to call this guy Quebec. Even though they're not even in Quebec. I guess they kind of are in Quebec still. Right? Oh, what the... Yeah, I guess they're kind of in Quebec still. Sorry if anyone was rooting for Quebec to be the strongest country forever, but I had other plans. I knew Quebec was gonna lose, so... I already had this planned out ahead. I had this perfectly planned out in my head, so... Sorry if anyone was rooting for Quebec. But Quebec was very unstable because they kept expanding too much. So that's why... This was... So when they invaded the red team, puppet state, everyone just started... Everyone hated them because of how much they were expanding. With the use of their nuclear bombs. That's why we saw the whole world declare war on Quebec. And there we go. The map looks completely different now. Alright. What the? And now let's look at the new capital cities. I'm also going to fix some capitals. Because some of the capital cities are kind of a little damaged. Whoa. So yeah, there we go. So their capital will go right here. Their capital will go right here. And these guys' capital will go over here. That's going to do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in episode 33. Goodbye.